at SnowTrax, it seems whenever we talk about how great one sled is, we get told over and over that we're biased towards that brand. Well, the truth of the matter is, we're just constantly on the lookout for the perfect sled. And at the end of the day, we don't really care who makes it. In 2011, Skidoo has taken us one step closer to perfection with the 800 X package E-TEC. The heart and soul of this sled is also the biggest news from Skidoo for 2011. By now, it's no secret that E-TEC has finally come to the 800 class. And for anyone who's wondering, I'm just going to tell you right now, it was worth the wait. Like the 600 E-TEC, the 800 uses Skidoo's proprietary voice coil injector system that drives the atomized fuel charge directly into the cylinder head as the piston rises and after the exhaust port is closed. We believe the three biggest benefits to Skidoo's E-TEC system are reduced emissions, miserly oil consumption, and ridiculously good gas mileage. We also believe that it's because of these three core benefits that Skidoo's new direct injection system has breathed new life into the future of the two-stroke engine. But these three benefits aren't the only upsides to E-TEC. From the moment you start the engine, you'll notice how unbelievably smooth and even idle is. The 800 will sit at 1200 RPM all day long and not waver one bit. Furthermore, as if by some miracle, Skidoo's managed to squeak out more horsepower from their 800 E-TEC than they were getting from their 800 PowerTech. This means, and no, I'm not kidding, that you're getting better fuel mileage, you're using less oil, producing less emissions, and have a better running sled overall, and you're going faster and getting there quicker than ever before. So the question that needs to be asked is this: what can't E-TEC do? And the answer? Well, we'll just have to get back to you on that one. Power from this new engine is not only more abundant, but it's also very different than Skidoo's longtime powerhouse, the 800 PowerTech. For starters, its delivery is buttery smooth and ultra-linear. Where the PowerTech was angry and abrupt, the E-TEC is controllable and civilized. Throttle pull is super light. You can jump on the gas and get all the eyeball rolling pull you're used to with your old 800, or you can ease into it with a previously unachievable sophistication. Now, smoothness and controllability, they're great. But what about the big end? Who's going to be first at the end of the lake? This question is easier to answer than it's ever been before. Put simply, Skidoo's 800 E-TEC is a bullet. In flat-out drags, this thing simply owns every other 2010 800. It's true that improvements may be made to the others next season, and if any of them want even a chance against the E-TEC, the changes better be drastic. From 7,500 to 8,300 RPM at full shift, I can honestly say I've never felt a sled pull this hard. Ever. Chassis and suspension-wise, this X package is largely the same as previous season's X package sleds. As usual, its Rev XP chassis provides extreme corner-to-corner precision. But on frozen or extremely hard-packed surfaces, it is true, XP chassis sleds tend to be quite nervous and a bit darty. But on looser surfaces, it'd be hard to argue there's a better handling sled than any Rev XP. Ergonomically speaking, this sled is again one of our favorites. You can comfortably sit just about anywhere on the sled, and it doesn't force you to ride in just one position. The addition of the 2010 backcountry seat is also a major plus, adding just a bit more plushness to your back end. Up front, a set of non-piggyback KYB clicker shocks do an amazing job of erasing rough trail junk while not producing squishy handling feelings up front. Out back, a piggyback KYB clicker on the rear arm and another basic KYB shock on the front arm have the ability to produce one of the best rides in the industry. Like most of the sleds in our fleet this season, we've found the best settings for the shocks on the 800 E-TEC are at full soft. Even bigger riders agree, full soft is just soft enough. We'd like to see manufacturers start valving their shocks so that the best ride is at 50%. This would ensure the best possible ride for the widest range of riders. To wrap things up, I'll quickly say that all other amenities on the 2011 X Package 800 E-TEC are the same as the 010s. Unfortunately, the bug deflector windshield and handguard combo is also back. We can't stand this setup because it really provides no wind protection at all. So our first upgrade on all X Package Skidoos is a bigger windshield. Have we reached snowmobiling perfection with Skidoo's 2011 800 E-TEC X Package? Well, no. There are still things that need to be improved and some that need to be changed altogether. But this engine in this chassis is definitely a huge step in the right direction.